Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome to my Balthasar Gelt playthrough here as the Golden Order, not the Golden Company. I didn't try and call them the Golden Company this time, for a change. Well, things aren't going too badly actually. Still not got Avalon quite, but we'll get there I'm sure. Oh, you're going exploring to get our quests done, aren't you? I was saving up for something, wasn't I? But I can't remember what. Ah, yes, I'm saving up for this. Because it's really cool for the extra growth for all my provinces. So let's skip a few things and enter. And hopefully we won't have an event which happens which takes all my money. Unless it's taking Avalon, in which case I will happily do that. I'm still very worried about those orcs everywhere. The orcs are everywhere and I'm very worried by them, to be fair. The greenskins are kind of terrifying at the moment, and I'm a little concerned they are going to completely and utterly decimate me. If they do, it may be time to redeploy to Middenheim. Sorry, Marienburg even. You know, just send flee up there as the orcs splurge through our territory. Because they do seem to have completely bashed the dwarfs in at the moment. Oh, let's turn the dehumidifier off. I have, however, also let the vampires grow a bit, which is potentially risky, but I couldn't finish my campaign against them. It was a bit. I'm still a bit gutted by that. I think it is a bit of a mess, but I need to build up a bit first. I'm kind of in a bit of a stuck position, actually. Which is quite nice. I almost want a war with one of the Empire factions, even though I know I said I wouldn't. It would potentially help us. I do love the way there's loads of new settlements like Flensburg, because a lot of the Empire regions have been expanded to give them more regions, to make them a bit more, give them each a bit more power. So. You know, so, I mean, let's have a look around. So here's Kurgan. I don't remember there. Oh, Nagelhof. So I don't think was there before. They've not had anywhere added. Brasskeep hasn't either. Let's have a look. Nowhere new there. Obviously, this is new. The Black Pit. Ooh. Is part of Wrecker's Point, so that is the Misty Hills. That's an entirely new region there. Oh, we've got another. Oh, it's not a port, but it is a settlement up there. That's cool. Wizamund. Middenstag wasn't there before. Same as Neidling, I don't think was there before. Anywhere in Avenheim? I can't remember if there was there before. And Dottenbach was definitely there. So the Empire is actually much bigger. Well, it is bigger and it's not big, if you see what I mean. It's had extra settlements pushed into it, which is interesting. Let us build the Grand Cauldron. Also provides us nice things and a bit more of a garrison.
The land provides.
No, I'm going to get them up here. I'm going to roll them into this army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah. Simply, they're just much better. They're much more armoured. Their leadership isn't quite as good, interestingly. That's probably because they're not leveled up. Again, the other stats which are worse are probably due to their level, but basically they are charge defense against all as well, which means they take less charge damage, which is quite nice. Eventually these guys will join us. I'm waiting for the event where I can push their fealty up. Interestingly, we're not at war with Ostermark at the moment, though I could easily pursue a war with them, but I don't like the idea of doing that with If we'd taken all of here, I probably would, but it would make me quite spread me quite thin. I suspect as we expand, we are going to have to fight a few people. You know, they have seceded effectively from the Empire at this point, so I really don't need to worry about them annoying them. I know I said I wanted to try and do it all by piece, but we can't do everything by piece. I am terrified by the Greenskins, because literally I suspect they may be what ends my campaign, because if they go to war with me, I am stuffed. It's not even a little bit stuffed. I will just get steamrolled. I suspect we'll end up having lots of last stands in Fort Sol if they do that.
Private study.
Nope, because you will literally drag me into a war with the Greenskins. And I am definitely the bastion against the Greenskins here, so... Ooh, Skull Takers have been destroyed. Are they not the ones which were wandering around near me? Oh god. That might be something worth dealing with.
The Empire! Let us move!
I shall be victorious! Ulrich's will!
Here we go. Ooh.
You summon me. I go where the winds howl.
Let's finish them off.
Onwards. By the comet.
It's a bit risky because vampires might decide to jump on me at this point, but I will accept the risk. We are burning this off slowly.
Supreme Patriarch.
Fervent is very useful for now, and actually, you know, I'm going to start going down there because I want to get Lightning Strike and Irrepressible and all the stuff to make my armies cheaper. So, Fervent will make sense in the first tree. I am in a bit of a grotty balancing act here because I'm kind of sitting in the balance, keeping everything in the balance at the moment, where I need forces everywhere. That said, the no, I'm going to move up my other army back over here because most of the threats are over here now. We've got a reasonable defense there, and I can potentially, you know, if I move both armies in at full strength, it'll be a hard fight. But if there was nothing, and you know, if the Empire counts go to war north, I would happily charge it to Drakkenhof when they're not there. May regret it, but I'd happily try it. Oh, we've not had any war wagons yet, have we? I should get some. Or are they a Hunts Marshal only thing? It probably is much easier to take the Empire by force. But you know. Bad things in Sterling. Do damage first.
That will work. Now.
Equipment check! Get a move on! Secure the perimeter!
How long? 2 turns. How are we doing down here? Oh, yes. Let us level there up. That'll do for now. I will start working on my income, and once my income is reasonable, we will buff up the other army a bit. Oh, I should have got some great swords. But yeah, we're gonna. Can I get great swords yet? I can. So I'm gonna actually strip some units out of my other army and get some great swords to come over and join Gelt. Or I could send Gelt back because there is a garrison there. No, it makes sense to build them now and bring them over. We'll strip some infantry out of Gelt's army for the great swords because they are much better anti-infantry, vastly better anti-infantry. We've got those really nice swordsmen there as well, so sorry, spearmen to hold the line, so that's good. Though halberdiers are actually probably not better than those state troops actually, because the state troops have so much armour compared to them, and they're shield resistant. So actually those state troops are probably better than halberdiers, just for general use anyway. So I think halberdiers get more anti-large. They are slightly better than standard, but with that extra armour, I don't know how effective armour is, but I think they probably work slightly better. They're very similar price, I think, as well. Nice. Ah, cool. Oh, we get prestige for it too. That is an interesting army.
Yes.
Hunters!
Oh, smoking typical.
Do not waste my potential.
Huntsman General! Okay. Garrison duties!
So we're not quite going to get back in one turn. I'm just going to check where. No, we're not in our territory. God damn it. No, I'm not leveling up Fort Sol. I can drop that. We can get some other buildings there. That'll do for now. And we're going to get the other quest completed in a second. Oh, good God. I am terrified by that. I'm going to be completely honest. You know, the border princes are not even stopping them coming through their territory. The dwarfs have literally completely collapsed, guys. Which is terrifying. I suspect I know where my next wars are going to end up being, and they are going to be nasty. But we are going to have to fight through the mountains. At some point, we are going to need to fight the orcs. And that is going to be a horrible, horrible war. I mean, they're not the worst faction to fight, but they're just so much more powerful than me at this point.
Our dealings will do.
No. No, I don't want that. Was here? I had to go for the other quest. We'll find out. Yes. Okay, and we've got the battle.
To untamed lands!
Let's grab 5 of them because they can replace all of the infantry. They've got quite an expensive income though. But we will strip some infantry out of here afterwards, right? This one looks a bit easier. Yeah, we'll give it a go. It's risky, but we've got a garrison force here, so I think I can fight it. There are reinforcements expected, so it will be an interesting battle. Oh, this is a lovely battle position, actually, because they will come at me. I've got a nice, solid defensive line. I've got decent range. Some will try and flank me, but not overly worried, actually.
We search for Gromril ore. These greenskins have it. Slaughter them and find it for me. And if the dwarfs should think we carry out vengeance for their kin, then let them. I'd rather make allies of the bearded ones than enemies. They hold grudges, and I have not the time or inclination for another enemy. There are greater, more pressing fates at work. Now, bring me the heads of the orcs, for I will have their skulls turned to gold, their eyes pierced with hot lead. They will truly know searing doom.
Spearmen! The Empire endures! Ready for war! Swordsmen! Ready for war! State troops ready! For Heldenhammer! By
You
Ulrich
two can
Roth!
sit back.
Crossbowmen! Great swords! The Empire
Oh,
endures!
for God's sake.
Great swords! The Empire endures! Sigmar commands!
That's better.
Crossbowmen! The Heldenhammer!
Oh, it doesn't really matter which side I've got my big thing on.
Mortar!
Ready!
Here we go. In fact,
Spearmen! Sigmar commands! Moving now! Ready! The command is mine! Spearmen!
I want the spears at the sides, just in case.
Awaiting orders! Take the ground! Sir! Formation! March! Taking position! State troops ready!
Here they come. Where the reinforcements are going to come in from. There will be reinforcements. Oh, it says attack and defeat the enemy. The enemy is charging me. Oh, we missed. Oh, goddamn. Maybe I want to take him out quite early on. Come on, come on, come on. Timing wise, get it off, get it off. Perfect.
The Heldenhammer! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Ah, there we go.
Spearmen! Go!
Oh no, there are definitely ones on both sides. Let's drop that in there. Oh god, giant spider, kill the giant spider!
Ready, General! Take aim! Sir! Take aim! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Oh no, fall back into that gap, guys.
Great swords!
Get onto that.
The Emperor!
Shoot the goddamn giant spider.
Take the ground! Outriders! Moving ring!
Wall of metal! They'll never move again.
There we go.
Haste gold magic.
Sigmar, preserve us!
The Empire endures! Attack! At speed!
Soldiers of the Empire! Finding range, sir! Formation, march!
You guys can angle in that way.
Take it! Find your targets! Bring it down!
Try and take them down. And no, you guys can all start hitting here.
Fire! Awaiting orders!
My mortar has been engaged. The forces coming from behind are what are causing our problems at the moment.
Empire endures! For Heldenhammer!
There we go. Hopefully enough to start breaking some of these.
Swordsman!
Right, you guys can flank around the side and hammer into the back of them. You can move forwards and start hitting their ranged, as can you. That's it. Forwards into them.
Now! We stand
Charge the big
Emperor!
spider.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
This is it.
We obey. Sigmar calls. Armed and ready! Large!
Shoot that big spider again.
Yes, sir!
I'm beginning to break some off there. Where's Gelt gone?
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Gelt is chasing them down. That's fine.
Take
Fall back.
position! Prepare for
Charge to at least try and pin them.
Fire! Spearmen! Sir!
That's an order!
There we go. Ooh, let's throw a miscast chance out there. So he's not allowed to cast anymore.
Prepare for combat! For Heldenhammer! By Ulrich's wrath! Prepare for combat!
There we go. This has got a bit messy at this point.
Yes, sir! Shoot! Sigmar, call!
Don't chase off, chase into them, please. This is over, they're beginning to break. That was too messy, guys. Their flanks are on the side and they broke through, to be fair, at a point. Ugh. That was messy. I did not do well in that battle. I took much more damage than I should have. I didn't micro enough. My greatswords there, Gelt did very nicely actually with his spells there, and my range did nicely. So my crossbowmen did there. Crossbowmen are generally better. I really should start looking at the hunters actually, the actual hunters actually as well. I know with armor piercing, your the black powder units are better, the handgunners and things. I just don't like them. I'm honestly not a fan of the black powder units. Nice. Move. Well, that's not going to be happening for any time soon. Yes, that's what we wanted.
Supreme Patriarch.
Let's keep going down that one for now. I can see the edges of green coming back into the territory, and I don't actually take attrition walking around in it anymore. Woot. Oh, it's definitely a nasty battle. And actually, we are reducing the corruption in their home territory now. And if I can burn that off enough, basically they suffer. If it's not all around them, they suffer. So high untainted spreads in the same way as a low high corruption spreads. So it actually does work quite well.
Wild makes warrior.
Wow, I've really not had an end turn since I did that. Okay. Somebody who did let me know, I don't know if it's correct, that the Empire troops restock every 15 turns, so that's quite cool. I suspect it won't be the case for like the steam tank, because that would be a bit OP. But it's quite cool, and those spears I do really like actually. I think they're a really, really solid unit actually, because that extra level of armour they've got, and the extra missile resist. I mean, against the Vampire count it's not huge, but the armour is really good. I don't know how the meta... I don't know the maths behind how armour and melee defence works. I know melee defence is better, but I'm not going to start doing the maths because that's not how I play. I play by feel of units rather than actual real meta of, which probably makes some of you cringe, but that's how I play. You could get some cavalry in that army as well, long run. Ooh. Doesn't make much difference. Ooh, 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 ooh! Yes! Support Avaland!
By Sigmar's will, come in
What?
peace.
I should have the option to confederate them. Or does that not happen until next turn?
Yes.
Will they just
By
offer
Sigmar's
to
will,
confederate with me? They
come
are
in
10
peace.
now.
Sigmar's will. All right.
Offering confederation, so they should confederate with me next turn. You can grab blade and start leveling up your actual defensive skill, offensive skills even. Generates a bit more money for us. Come on, Avaland. Now, it might not be instantly they offer confederation. We'll find out, I guess. But that'll be a really good thing for us, guys, because that'll up our strength a lot. Also consolidate our empire a bit. I'll suspect they're probably a bit more powerful for me because they are cheats. Go away, greenskins. Have we not had Avalon yet? It is all mixed up a bit more. Come on. You should be offering confederation. What? Or is it next turn? Do I need to maintain it at 10 for a while? Confederation offers. Oh. Oh, wow. So it lowers my imperial authority by 3. I like that, actually. So it's good, but there's a big negative to do it. I can gain imperial authority by not doing it. It's going to be painful, but let's do it. So we're at -2, so population growth, tax rate, and chance of lowering fealty, which is what I'm kind of happy they did. That gives us extra elect troops as well.
Huntsman General.
No. What? Let's put Lightdorf back in charge because he was the original person. So, some Pistoliers. We get access to Mother's Rune and we have the elect account. Oh, so 20 growth all provinces, extra replenishment rate. And it's nice, I hadn't even noticed
Sigmar's
that.
will.
Who calls?
But yeah, so extra replenishment and reduced upkeep. That I suspect we're going to get for every region. Now this is a bit painful, but oh my god, that is terrifyingly painful.
Huntsman General.
What does the Emperor bid?
Huntsman General. Get a move on. Covering ground. We're born to hunt. Quicken your stride. Keep the pace.
Now, I know I can't afford these armies, guys. I am going to do something really silly. And it involves the word charge.
How should we proceed? Where next?
To the provinces.
Basically, we're going to go and zerg Drakkenhof. I will start taking attrition.
Is it time?
You're going to be disbanded for the time being, just to save a bit of cash. Tax, 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 tax. Same here, actually. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Basically, we're going to throw every army we've got into Drakkenhof to capture that region as well, to get ourselves 3 regions. So we will control 3 of the elector count seats. We will have some pain as we do it, but it's a brief amount of pain for a gain, if you see what I mean. And then we will burn off our armies a bit to get ourselves going, because this is a little bit of a stupid setup we've got. Going to keep the war wagon mortar instead of a straight normal mortar, because it can move around much more quicker. I think it can shoot and move, which is awesome. Obviously, we need to start working on everybody else's fealty now, especially as we're going to have drops in it. I suspect we're also going to end up at war with Ostermark, so we want to work on Stirland and Wissenland next. And then inevitably going to end up in a war with the Orcs. I do like that, though. The negative you get for confederating to your imperial authority rather than a public order or any of those things is really good, because it means as you confederate more, I almost hope it punishes me more next time. But it means if I try and do it quickly, it'll become really bad. We are going to stop the secession, which will up us, I hope. Nope.
I will marshal the men.
By the comet.
Sigmar forbids this. To battle.
Equipment check. Where next? Think again.
I'm not sure how much attrition will take.
Huntsman General.
I guess we'll
How
find
to
out.
proceed? Huntsman General. Huntsman General.
It's that
Yes,
army
my
which is
lord.
costing me the money.
Let us begin.
Huntsman General.
I did do a cheeky save just because I don't know how much negative attrition will take, but all these 4 armies should be able to take Drakkenhof, especially with that many ridiculous bits of siege equipment. We will lose a lot of troops while fighting this battle, and I don't care. The point of this battle is to take Drakkenhof and get the seat, and then we will march straight on to Eschen afterwards with what's left and finish off the Vampire Counts once and for all. And then it's going to be building a defensive line against the Orcs. Fighting the Orcs, we're going to have to push them down through the mountains while holding the line here. It is going to happen, guys, no matter what I want. So, want to do. It's going to be a horrible war when it happens. And we just need to be ready for it. I also need to get my Imperial authority back up.
Scout leader.
Do not waste my potential. I shall be victorious.
What does the Emperor bid?
No peace, just war.
To the provinces. This will bolster the nation.
Huntsman General. Received. Move out. Huntsman General. Forward.
Ulrich's will. By the comet.
Really?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Moving off. Let us move.
Huntsman General. Advancing. Leave no one behind. Stay together. Forward.
Who calls? We march.
I shall be victorious.
I mean, there are a lot of things there, but, yeah, I'm a little surprised. I want all of them to come in next. See, I want the siege equipment in here first,
No peace.
but I definitely
just
can't
war.
afford to sit here.
By the comet. I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Wish me luck. I really didn't want to. I was tempted to fight this battle next time, guys. God, I really hope we get that siege equipment straight away, because otherwise this is going to be horrible. I was hoping I'd be. What I should have. I should have fallen back and put the army with all the siege equipment in first to blow the walls down, to blow the bloody doors off. Centre's probably going to be the best place to hit to start with.
Spearmen! By Ulrich's wrath! Spearmen! Crossbows ready!
They're going to move forwards to engage early.
Hellstorm! Great swords! Hellstorm rocket battery! By Ulrich's wrath!
Charge to battle him.
But you guys, as a massive hero spam, can just charge the gate. And this is the thing, I guess. I don't care if I lose a lot of units. At all. So I'm happy to just let these guys ing away. take the towers out, that is at least useful for us. You can all charge the gate.
The Empire endures.
They can start shooting up. We start battering on the gate while we take out those. Yeah, we're really not doing much damage to them.
Ready for war.
We'll take the towers out. If we can take the towers out, that stops a lot of stuff shooting.
Moving out! Crossbowmen!
Sorry, these guys are actually better back a little bit. They'll have a better line of...
Moving now.
They can arc their fire better when they're further back.
Missiles at the ready. For Heldenhammer. For Heldenhammer. Moving now.
You can form in this line, please. Right, that one's nearly down.
For the Emperor.
Second that's down, they have nothing which can shoot at my ranged, which is good. So I can actually sit back and just pepper them until we run out of ammo. I mean, they could always move on to the other towers, but I don't think they're going to do that. Which also means I don't necessarily want to push through there straight away. I mean, I'll break the gate, and then we'll probably pull all my infantry back.
Ready to smite. Quickly. The Empire endures. By Ulrich's wrath.
For Heldenhammer!
There you go, we're going to pull back a little bit. We're not actually going to push through just yet. I'm more than happy to let my ranged keep shooting. And once my ranged are out of ammo, we'll move them off and get the next locked. So we're just going to pepper them as much as we can before we do anything. Just letting them auto shoot, as I find if I target them on walls, it doesn't work particularly well. They've actually already abandoned that tower. It doesn't stop me wanting to finish it off because they've already got it back.
Serve the Emperor.
These aren't the best units for artillery for taking out towers, but those towers are the only thing which are really damaging us at the moment, so they're worth taking out. And as I said, I can pull these guys off if needs be. I can throw a few of these heroes away as well, which is nice. We're going to try and shoot over into that mass. You can just fire at will. These guys are more likely to be able to shoot over and in until they run out of ammo. Right, retreat out. Please send me more siege equipment. Oh, you need to be sat in front of that gate so you can see through.
Yes! On the hunt!
The Empire endures! Feel armor melts.
No, he's just going to sit there shooting through.
At pace! Handgunners! No lingering!
Come on.
Ready for war!
Oop. There we go. Just keep battering away at them. The more damage we can do before we go through, the better.
For the Emperor! Sigma preserve us!
We're not going to have a subtle battle here, guys.
Ulrich's wrath on them! They'll never move again.
Hopefully do enough damage just to cause units to disintegrate.
Loaded, sir! Sigma preserve us! The Empire
There you go, moving more guys out.
by Ulrich's wrath! Weapons at the ready! Sigma preserve us!
This is working quite well because we've done quite a lot of damage to these guys already. You're out of ammo. Not what I want.
No lingering!
This is where I really wish I could choose the next units in. I'm not fast. We will break through. Oh, they're actually charging out at me. That's an interesting choice.
Raise swords! We are Sigma's heirs! Standing by!
There we go. And they're moving more stuff there to die now. Which really does feel a bit daft. But I am running low on magic now. I know my swordsmen will be the best things in there, but I'm not going to send them through first. To be fair, I might just send everything through at once. No, I won't, because if they have any AoE abilities, and they may... Ah, we missed most of that.
Spearman! Ready!
It's time for the first charge. They can have a couple of heroes go in with them. I don't care if this entire detachment dies, basically. Slam that into them as they get hit. It's good because their grave guard are already low. It's this stuff back here could be fun to do, but I suspect by the time we get there, it's all going to be over.
swords!
These guys are going to hit the walls to go round.
Yes, sir!
Followed up by these guys shortly afterwards.
Moving now! By Ulrich's wrath! I
You guys
command
can
you
start
your
pushing,
step.
trying to push through as well.
They'll never move again.
What's really annoying is we'll probably get all the siege equipment afterwards. You see, it would be really nice to choose the order of my reinforcements because I've chosen all of my siege equipment on the first volley. But this hasn't gone badly, you know, we've done what we wanted to, so...
Huntsman! In my sights! Right! In my sights!
Let's get my huntsman on the
Okay.
walls as well.
By my will alone.
And actually we are breaking a lot of them. I love how we're shooting massively over the wall. So a lot of these units are really struggling against this. Wow, my frame rate is terrible with this much on the field. No, I'm not going to waste that. On a single unit in there, it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. I mean, it will help us, but they're all quite low armor anyway, what's left. There are some high armor, but they're already reduced. Oh, no, 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 sorry, not you guys, not you guys, not you guys!
Sigmar guides us! Climbing the wall,
Oh,
sir!
God. Yeah, I don't want you to all hit the same
Climbing
bit
the
of
wall,
wall.
sir! Climb! To battle! Climb! Quickly! Climb! Ready for war!
They're gonna take some rest up there, and then they're gonna charge back down.
Hammer! Ready to serve! Sigmar preserve us!
For the Empire. Formation, march.
Ooh. See, I think the lower your reserve is, the lower your charge speed, which makes sense. Now, charge! Everything, just charge in there.
Yes, sir!
If we can push this through now, they're beginning to break. This is potentially the mass. This is a bit of a risk, but they're starting to turn. These guys will push down and slam into the sides. They know they've got lots of reinforcements, but if we can start the mass rout, it will fall. Yeah, we've not quite got it.
Get up there! The Heldenhammer!
You guys can keep going up onto the walls.
Our weapons are yours!
You guys can charge down and in now. And they will start shredding these guys from the sides, which will be really effective.
It will be done!
Oh. Oh, the Avalon Runefang. There we go.
Wise counsel!
That's obviously the Elector Count, Marius Leitdorf. This isn't necessarily the prettiest battle. We've not done it subtly. That said, they were weak enough for us to be able to easily push through, so still a lot there to deal with. And to be fair, a lot of my units have barely touched the battle, so the issue I'm having is my frame rate is dead. I said we are crumbling them here. And the thing to do afterwards is just push that victory point. Wow, some of my warriors are breaking. Oh, it's my hunters. I don't care. crumbling. March. Just start marching forwards and through. Now that everything's clear, if we can take that victory point. I know I'm double timing now, guys, because this battle has gone on a bit. We didn't need to be subtle. To be fair. No, I want these guys up here. So yeah, I want everything up there. It's taking us so long to get through the gate. They are finally beginning to charge us a bit. Send the entire army out. Ghost there. Let's send the entire army after Ghost. Should I be? What is Balthasar like? He's not bad. He's not brilliant, but he's not bad. He is a bit squishy, but against Ghost, I mean, Ghost is definitely a bit squishy. Our subtle approach here. Can you tell our subtle approach, guys, as we just rush down the centre, ignoring... To be fair, there's hardly anything left. This has actually been a really solid victory for us, because we did the damage before we went through, which is what you should do in a siege. Still taking forever. They're taking too much damage, actually. They're probably stuck against some cav or something. See, if you're subtle, I'd have, you know... There are people who would have done this with multiple pronged attacks going around everything and done it stage by stage by stage, but I don't care about my troops here. I almost need to burn off troops, so... Victory is all that matters to me here. We can reorganise afterwards for the final push on the next town. And this is over. It is gone. They are crumbling. That enemy unit didn't even touch us. Ah! Wow. Drakkenhof has fallen. Drakkenhof is great because it's a gold mine. We will obviously need to rejig my regions depending on what's where. Drakkenhof should definitely become Drakkenhof's a big city, isn't it? So actually it probably wants to become a production hub, but it's also a vulnerable city with its position. But it also has a huge garrison if we keep its size, so tricky one.
We always have the upper hand.
Did I not actually lose a unit?
What does the Emperor bid?
I did not lose a unit. Wow.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, that's good. Makes the general cause fear. And we get the Knights of more Empire Knights we can unlock. Nice. And we now control a big chunk of the Empire, actually.
What's the quarry? Where next? The wild makes warriors.
Ready.
I am ready. Are you?
Equipment check. Hunters!
What?
There we go. I'm going to kick some of them too.
Mission accomplished.
A little worried them charging Drakkenhof, but...
Absolutely not.
I mean Templehof, but we can move after them if they hit Templehof. We are powerful enough, hopefully, just to charge forwards and take Eschen in an auto battle, and then we can rejig our forces and work out what we're doing next. That was a hell of a battle, but sitting back and doing it like we did was the thing to do. And actually, I think it was mostly Gelt did most of the killing. I didn't check his kills, actually. I should have. That said, the vampiric corruption here was almost a defense against this horrificness. Maybe I need to start making friends with the orcs. You know, everybody likes fungus. Everybody likes, you know...
The Empire's unity is the surest.
I will take a trade agreement. So places I control don't have fealty anymore. That's good. I was a little... It would be kind of nice if they still had fealty and the people in charge could still rebel against you if they got too low. But I guess it kind of makes sense that they don't. But I like the way, because it kind of controls my expansion. Because if I expand too quickly, I really will just piss off the entire empire. Let's safeguard. Ooh, what can I most afford? We can afford to lose some fealty, so eliminate the peasants. Recently dealing with little fair Aldert and his full peasant concubine. Ooh. Pushing Stirland up to 8. Not that I necessarily want to deal with him instantly.
I shall be victorious. Ulrich's will.
Well, it's already 50% without any reinforcements here.
It is time.
Huntsman General.
Without the silly stack of doom there.
No peace, just war.
A deserved promotion.
Nice. That is the Empire counts. Done.
The nation calls. Praise Sigmar.
Right. I quite like that combination.
Superb huntsmanship, men. Fall in, men.
Alaric van Pristoff.
So. Received.
Yes, it is him. That's good.
I will marshal the men.
Huntsman General.
Right, I want that. I want that. I am basically stealing their units here for my own. I would like to keep an Empire captain in here. Oh.
A successful foray. Secure the perimeter.
By the comet. Who calls?
And we can up our income to sort ourselves out a bit there.
Scout leader.
And with that large expansion, we are going to leave this one here. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclocks and Humble Bundle Games. So please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.